Hey, welcome to the last episode of the semester of Hobison.
The semester of the year.
Both.
Right?
Both.
Yeah.
It's one and the same, folks.
Right on.
So, finals are next week. Wednesday, you will take your first hour final, and then progress to the rest of the schedule. 1:30 dismissal, and then Thursday and Friday, Thursday you'll have your second, third, and fourth hour final. 10:30 dismissal, and then Friday, the last day of the semester, fifth, sixth, and seventh hour final, and 10:30 dismissal. Don't forget, those are 10% of your grade. So, freshmen, we need to make sure we knock it out of the park. Mr. Fauser has been really looking at a lot of those grades. So you have to be on track by the end of your freshman year in order to be considered a sophomore next year. All right, and the state looks at all your core classes and then as far as how many electives you may be struggling into. So get those grades. Seniors, this is just the truth. If graduation was this next Friday, some of you wouldn't be graduating. And we've been trying with your counselors and with Dr. Andrews and all of these meetings that we're having. We need you guys to get after it, okay? Yeah. Get after it. Don't wait till the last minute. You never know what can happen. Always be proactive. Winter break's a great time to get some of those Edgenuity classes done. And then the attendance challenge, we are almost finished with that bad boy, and we've got some great prizes for you. Remember, we started it right before Thanksgiving break on that Monday, trying to push through that short week and then these 3 weeks to get you to winter break. So I will draw names for that next week.
Right on. I'm going to hit you seniors with, I've had a lot of kids coming down talking about scholarships, kind of freaking out. School links. On School Links, the right-hand side, there is finance. I think it is a finance tab. Hit that, and then there's a scholarship match. Get on there, play around, match yourself with some scholarships. Appley, A-P-P-I-L-Y, appley.com, I believe it is.
I have no idea.
It's Appley. But anyways, great resource for scholarships. One that we don't utilize, $40,000 a year. Big Futures. Get on Big Future. Big Future is an awesome resource for anything AP, anything scholarship, anything school. They've got career inventories, they've got school inventories, but they've got a $40,000 scholarship if you meet certain benchmarks on your dashboard, applying to a school, applying for FAFSA, things you've already done. So get on Big Future.
I share this with a lot of people, and I think it's valuable. So I always have 3 goals when I know I'm going to enter a stressful or tough type of conversation with somebody else, whether it's somebody that you know just doesn't see things the way you do. The first is empathy. All right, put yourself in that person's situation. Try to understand where they're coming from. All right, that's the first thing, and just use the heart, right, and try and understand. The second is not to make the situation worse. Okay, whether that is just vehemently disagreeing, arguing, insults, any of that type of stuff is just harmful. It's negative. And it's just going to make the situation worse and create more stress down the road. If you can do those 2 things, you're gonna do well. The third one is a big one, and this is just to determine if you can kind of understand why the other person feels that way, and if you can get them to understand maybe why you do. All right, so there's a lot of things in life that we're going to disagree about, and that's okay, but we learn from people that we are different from. We don't learn from the same types of people. So just look at the recent election, and I know that's a big don't talk about it type of thing, but if we understand why certain people feel certain ways, we don't have to agree with them. We do not have to agree with them, but it helps us to understand more about that person, where they're coming from, and we get to know them on a deeper level, which is beneficial for everybody. So empathy, don't make it worse, and then try to understand where somebody else is coming from, again, because if you surround yourself with people that just think like you're never going to evolve as a person. You're never going to learn, and that's tough. Don't get me wrong, that's tough. But if you don't make it worse, that's always a win. So what other magical advice do we have? Have a great break. Be safe. Here's a simple one. Yeah, we definitely love you guys. Lots of love. The weather. Be careful when you're driving. Yeah. Take a prepare kit with you. Blankets, extra gloves, hats,
slow down.
Water. Give that car in front of you a ton of room. It's just smart. It's safe. Be careful. Go slow. It's sliding all over the place today in my Jeep. I had to throw it 4-wheel drive. So, anyway, Love you guys. Happy holidays. We will see you in January. Thank you.
Alright, you good, buddy?
Be like LeBron.
Comment.
Isaiah, we recording? Alright,
I feel like a reindeer.
Throw the chalk in the air.
Comment.